There's something magnetic about Loch Leven. It's not just the breathtaking scenery or the ruins of a once mighty castle. It's the history that lingers in the air. The power struggles, the royal intrigue, the betrayal. And for me, it's more than history. It's personal. Nestled on an island near the castle of the Lord of the Isles and the Isle of Arran, Scotland, is Loch Leven Castle. According to ancient sources, Constantine, king of the Picts, endowed this very island to the Culdees sometime around 729 AD. Why? To honor St. Columba, patron of the entire kingdom. He founded a monastery here and placed within it the Culdees, who served in shifts, living with wives they refrained from touching during ministry, in the tradition of the Eastern Church. Its location, surrounded by water, made it an ideal protected fortress, a strategic stronghold within the protective view of the Lord of the Isles. But more than that, Loch Leven's history mirrors the Scottish experience with the English. Loch Leven became a site where Scotland's would-be kings and queens were imprisoned by the English, but it should be remembered as Scotland's protectorate for their unique brand of Celtic Christianity. Before the Vatican's grip tightened, before Rome sent its priests north, the Culdees held the flame of Celtic Christianity. Their ways were older, freer, and dangerous. But then came the Synod of Whitby, a forceful effort by the Catholic Church to wipe out Celtic Christianity. And so what did the Scots do? In steps St. Columba's cousin, Adomnan. He was St. Columba's biographer and an astute man. Among his works are essays promoting fairness for women and fair treatment of prisoners, the precursor to the Geneva Convention. So when the Catholic Church showed up to destroy their faith, Adomnan acted with a move so bold, it is surprising we have forgotten him. So what did Adomnan do? He recruited an ex-pope, Servicus, to run the new Culdeen monastery. By choosing a former pope to run the monastery, the Catholic Church's desire to destroy the monastery had to be cancelled, or at least delayed. Adomnan's recruitment of an ex-pope as their leader meant the Culdees had bought some time, and perhaps a way to survive. The Lord of the Isles was once a force to be reckoned with, controlling vast lands stretching from the Outer Hebrides to the mainland. His power rivaled that of the Scottish crown, and his proximity to Loch Leven gave him an unrivaled view into the shifting political landscape. The lords of the Isle could stand in their formidable castle and look out the castle window and see not just the loch, but the ever-present struggle for control over Scotland's future. From there, the lords of the Isles offered their quiet protection of the monastery. Then came more Scottish protectors of Loch Leven, Macbeth, not Shakespeare's villain, but the real king of Alba, a known patron of the Culdees. He reinforced their protection here, and so did Malcolm III, Canmore. He gave Loch Leven its first recorded charter, a royal signature legitimizing Culdee rule. But change was coming. The Catholic Church did not forget about the Culdeen escape from their clutches, so by 1030 the Culdees were forced to surrender their ancient sacred library to new Benedictine monks from the Roman Church. The flame was dimming, the native line was fading. In the heart of the Scottish coast, close to Arran, lies Tarbet, and another piece of history waits, Robert the Bruce's castle. I've walked its grounds with Robin, Flacco and Scarlet by my side. The very same man who fought for Scotland's freedom lived very close to Loch Leven. Tarbet was part of his stronghold, a key location in the power struggles that defined the nation, a reminder of the battles, the sacrifices and the kings who once ruled these lands. And now I know the Bruce's ancestors were watching over Loch Leven, and it is poignant that the English held Robert the Bruce prisoner at the once holy fortress of Loch Leven. Centuries later, Mary, Queen of Scots, was imprisoned here. But did she know she was walking upon the last ember of Scotland's native faith? Here, on sacred ground, a queen sat surrounded by ruin and legacy. By the 18th century, Loch Leven Castle was just a ruin, forgotten by time. Stripped of its sacred past, only stone remained. The silence of monks long gone, and the memory of fire. But as my own journey through Scotland deepens, I realize how interconnected these places are. As I stood on the shores of Skipness and at Tarbert and at Kinross, the echoes of what makes these places spiritually unique is Loch Leven. I did not know anything about Loch Leven when I visited the area, but I learned during the course of this video that I had been so close to it when we travelled to the west coast of Scotland. But now I realise that Loch Leven was the beating heart of the area, keeping Celtic Christianity alive against all the odds. Loch Leven, with its royal history, its battles for power and its ghosts of the past, is a reminder of that, a reminder that we're all part of a much bigger picture. Join me next time as we uncover more hidden stories from Scotland's tumultuous past.